What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be the tips and tricks and the best way to keep your balance on your BMX bike, and basically how crucial it is to every single trick. So today's video is going to be based around balancing in general. I'm going to go over a couple different tips and tricks. I'm going to show you a couple different tricks to kind of, bring that to those tricks, whether it be a tire tap, a grind, a nose press, and along those lines. But before we get started, we're going to talk about today's sponsor of the video. Yes, this channel's got a sponsor in the videos. This is actually a regular product that I use, been using for about a year. Phantom Wallets is now sponsoring the channel. This is my personal Phantom wallet. It fans open, hence the name Phantom. It is really sick. This one holds 7 to 9 cards. They sent me a couple of them. Right now I'm going to overlay some footage showing the money clip, the rubber band money clip, as well as the ID holder on there. 2 different colors you see right there, the wood grain as well as the carbon fiber. I think right now I've been running the carbon fiber now for about a year, so I'm gonna have to switch over to the wood. If you guys are interested into a Phantom wallet, feel free to click the link in the description below or type in Fede10 for 10% off. Let's get to the video. All right, so there's a number of ways to do balance on a BMX bike or any bike for that matter. My first method I like to teach people is you try to find something that has an end to a wall, just like this ledge right here. The end to the wall will allow you to be able to wedge your bike on each side. So if you're left foot forward, you want to try to find a wall that's on the left side. That way you can kind of lean to that side and lean back and forth. I'm right foot forward, so I'm going to lean to the opposite side. So what I'm going to do is put my front wheel up against the side of the little ledge slash wall you see here. You don't have to have brakes for the trick. It will make it easier. You can squeeze the brake to get on, kind of figure out what balance you want to do. And you're going to want to use your footing pressuring back and forth to try to keep your balance. And if you keep it closer to your handlebars, it's going to make it easier for you to keep that balance. So if you're further away and you're standing stiff like this, you're going to be wobbling like crazy. This will make sense with a lot of other tricks too. So if you're going to do maybe a tire tap, the tire tap is the same type of thing. You want to stay closer to it. We'll get to the tire tap in a minute, but first I'm going to show you one other method. Instead of putting your wheel up against the side, we're just going to do a straight nose press and try to wedge your tire up against any type of wall. Oh, unfortunately, we got some graffiti here. This is a new thing. If you're watching this channel and you did this graffiti, you absolutely suck at what you do. If anything, you're just gonna get the skate park closed down. But we're gonna use this graffiti to wedge our wheel up against. Same thing. A brake will really help you. That pedal pressure that I'm pushing right now, my front foot is pushing down. I'm staying closer to the stem. It's helping me to keep my balance side to side. Pedaling pressure down will keep your front wheel into whatever object you decide to do it on, and then you staying closer to the stem and keeping basically your chest and your legs closer together like this is going to make it easier to keep your balance. All right, usually when people grind, they try to keep their balance or stall by putting their foot on the ledge. You don't want to do that. And usually if you lean the right way, you'll stay centered. Some people have a tendency to do this and they'll fall off. Right now I'm going to show you how to stay centered. You're going to use that same method I showed you up there where you keep your body weight centered over top of the stem and close, hands and feet kind of close to the front end of the bike, and that'll keep your bike basically staying on this ledge without using your pedal. That's what I was talking about, staying centered. My pedal is not on there. Nothing else is stopping me. The fact that I'm keeping my body weight centered over top of my stem, my chin over my front wheel, keeps me from falling. But the second that I start to back up like this, I have to really toe my front wheel. Otherwise, if I don't toe my front wheel, I'm gonna start falling like I am right now. And you do that. So, like I was saying earlier, same thing with the ledge. You're gonna use that same method up there on this ledge. This is where it gets interesting, a tire tap. A lot of you guys have a hard time doing not just tire taps, but just holding them longer. You need to hold the tire tap longer to be able to spot your way in going into the ramp. I'm gonna show you brakeless and with brakes. The goal at the end of this video will be for you to hold your tire tap longer. I'm gonna do one on a bank and then we'll take it to a quarter pipe, show you the differences. All right, so with the brakeless or the brake tire tap, you want to try to find a bank that's a little bit steeper than this. It's going to be a lot harder because it's mellow. Steeper the better. It's going to shoot you up instead of having to bunny hop up to it. You're going to go up and you're trying to stand straight up. So you basically want to land as if you were landing on your feet right here. That's going to be the perfect balance point to be able to land the tire tap and hold it the longest. Now, whether you're brakeless or have brakes, the brakes are going to help you obviously to be able to hold and stick that landing. Brakeless, you're going to want to do slight more of an alley-oop to be able to hold that tire tap a little bit longer and put a little bit of pedal pressure in there. I don't have a coaster with me today to kind of show you the difference with a coaster, but I can tell you it's a lot harder with a free coaster. All right, we're gonna use the same exact bank. Like I said, you want a steeper bank even for a foot jam. So it's gonna be a little bit harder for me. You're gonna see me jump and bunny hop a little bit higher to be able to point straight down to balance the foot jam. When I'm doing it, you're gonna see me be closer to the handlebar to be able to hold that balance longer. Otherwise, you could just jump in like any normal foot jam and pull it and ride away totally stoked. But the whole point of this video is getting balance to hold these tricks longer, because when you do like combos like a foo-foo or a tire tap the foot jam, you're gonna wanna be able to hold that trick longer to be able to see where you're going to be able to execute it smoothly. Alright, as I'm putting on these gloves because it's like 30 degrees out right now, I'll also talk to you about this raffle I got going on my channel, because the gloves are part of it. So I have a raffle going on to be able to pay off random layaways across the Christmas holiday, and first through third get some really sick prizes. Third place gets an entire 888 pad setup from head to toe, helmet, knee pads, elbow pads, shin pads, and gloves. Second place, the exact same pad setup that I just listed, plus an Insta360, the same one I use on my channel on a regular basis. Pretty sick. First place is the big one. Same pad setup, same Insta360, but you get a BSD frame, fork, and handlebar, and 2 Bolito tubes. So how do you get involved? I have a PayPal and a Venmo. You donate a minimum of $5, that is 1 raffle entry, $20, 4 raffle entries, and so on. So you go in the description of this video, those 2 PayPal and Venmo addresses will be right there. You'll get an itemized number letting you know where you are in the raffle system through an email after I receive your donation. So let's get some clips, maybe like a bar tap, hold it as long as I can, kind of show the balance, and maybe a whip tap.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Alright, that's going to do it for today's video on your learning of tips and tricks and how to keep your balance the best, the longest way possible. The bar spin tire tap and the tail up tire tap are the best way to showcase how you can basically take that balance technique I taught you and take it to any trick and hold it as long as you possibly can. So hopefully you gain some type of information and be able to take something from this video and make it part of your riding in your day today. If you guys are interested in any of the products I talked about earlier or that raffle system, please feel free to click the links in the description below. If you guys like this video, drop a like. If you love it, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.